Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT, and I'm going to show you guys how a noob does a farm run. So I don't have all these fancy like patches and stuff like this. I just have the basic stuff, and I'm going to show you guys what I do. So it's pretty basic. I'm just doing herb runs. I'm not really doing anything else, but I'll show you guys how I get around. All right, it's going to be a little bit different than other people. So my inventory here. Do I have some minnows? Yeah, I got some minnows. I've been doing some fishing. Right. You don't need the fishing cape. This is just kind of the what we got. Right. We got a few items, and we're gonna have some fun here. All right. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to just start clicking the heck out of this. The faster I click and then I leave it, right? It helps get the herbs a lot faster, and that's just kind of the way I do it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to use my bucket. I'm going to use my seed. Usually I clean these off, but we're not going to do it for this video. Now I'm going to show you guys. Oh, is that a baby right there? Okay, we got to catch it. You can't listen. You can't see one of those things and not catch it, all right? But we will drop the item. All right, so what we're going to do is, so where am I at? I guess I should probably show you guys where I'm at, right? So this is where I'm at on the world map, right? Here's the bank over here. So usually you just take the teleport to here, and then I just run over here, and this is where I start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run all the way down this way, and I'm going to go all the way down to the next farming patch. Like I said, some of you guys might have some fancy teleports and stuff. We're all on foot. So I'm going to run all the way over here, and we're going to get here. Now, while I'm running all the way over here, what am I doing with the herbs? I'm actually going to be training a little bit of herb lore, right? Herbalism. I'm going to be training this stuff because I want to level it up, and it is a very expensive skill. So all the grimy herbs I'm getting, I'm just actually going to be cleaning them off and creating them to strength pots. Now, sometimes when I'm clicking, you guys can get lost. Just hit the map and you'll kind of figure out where you're going. But this is my second patch. I'm going to go to the second patch here, and I'm going to do the same thing. If stuff lives, it lives. If it dies, it dies. I'm not like trying to like look and try to make sure that I have everything. I did collect watermelon for a really long time when I was leveling my farming. I am level 99 farming. I have done some trees and stuff like that, but currently what I'm doing right now is I am just doing 100% herb runs. When I do go to the the farming guild, I think I do have a maple tree growing, maybe because it was cheap and I just had it in my bank. But other than that, I'm not really concerned about the the XP that we get. So the next thing that I do here is I actually I go to Falador. Okay, now the reason I go to Falador after this is because I always forget something. Now, right now I didn't because I'm just going after herbs, but let's say we go to our bank and we get like a limp root, because I could do the limp root stuff too, because what I'm doing is I'm making strength pots. So actually getting the limp root every single time is actually pretty good for the not this patch but the next patch, and I'll show you guys how I get there in a second, because it's a non-disease patch, so it always lives. And I messed up and planted the wrong seed there last round, but listen, we're a little loony, right? So that's just kind of the way it goes. So I go to this patch here, same thing, click it a grip of times. Just spam click it, because as you guys can see, my XP, it starts to stack up, right? So you're actually like double picking herbs almost. It doesn't make you yield more, it just makes it go faster. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna plant that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna come up and use it on the little dude over here. And now, like I said, I don't got no fancy teleports and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Frankenstein teleport. And I don't quest either. So I don't have this, like, I forget what it is to get over here. It puts you on the right side of it. I have it in RS3. I got it, like, man, years and years ago. But on old school RuneScape, I don't quest. So I don't have the quest for it. But you can still get to this one with that teleport. That teleport's only like 2k. It's way worth it, especially when you're doing herb runs, because you're going to make that in your patch. Even if it even if you do 5 and like 4 of them, 4 of the patches die, you're still gonna be over making the gold that you make from the herb. I guess it depends on what herb you're doing, right? But most likely, you'll be looking okay. So I go to this one, I plant it. Sometimes if you're a lower level or something, there's a zombie that kind of walks around. So maybe don't get hit by the zombie and don't bank it here. But me, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use my skilled necklace. And I'm going to go to the woodcutting guild. Yeah, the woodcutting guild right here. I'm going to make sure my compass is pointing north. And I'm just going to go to the right. Now, if you like lose run speed here and stuff, it's still all right. I guess if you want like some super restores, you want to get fancy and stuff, that's all right. You guys can do that too. But me, like I said, I'm just a noob. We're doing a noob farming run. We're just having some fun. We're getting it done. I don't know what level agility you need on this one. My agility is 99, so to be honest, I don't know what you need to do to jump over that. But if you need one, maybe. But this is usually where I do the limp route. I go and I also pick the snapgrass, but like I said, for this run, we're not worried about it too much. I'm gonna go click it, spam click it, go a million miles per hour here, and start getting all these herbs a little bit faster. Actually, that time didn't go. See how it's going regular speed? I'll just kind of spam click it again and see if it works. Usually you have to like unclick it. There we go. There we go. But I'll go ahead and use that there. Plant it. I'm actually, I almost planted the wrong seed again. See, this is where you want to plant the good seeds. Okay, so I'll my Ranar or whatever, Ranar or whatever you call it, I'm gonna plant it there, and then I'm gonna use this here, and I'm gonna go to my last spot. There's different ways to get here. So, but what I do is I just use my my teleport to my farming with my farming cape. And then I come over here and hit my last patch. Now, I'll actually show you guys what I do too. I do something different. I don't know if a lot of people do this, but I'm going to show you guys what I do. So, I was doing it for XP for a while, but after a bit, I just kind of do it for herb also. But I get this, plant that, do this, and to be honest, like for a noob little run and not having like all the stuff, if I just go my grimy, because those were from last run, I messed up and I didn't bank all of them. It's 200k, so I got 63 out of that. But what I do is I don't stop there. I make sure to always come up here, and I don't replant this, but I leave my my whiteberry bush. I leave it up all the time. Because you'd be surprised on if you do a farm run every time and then you just run up here and you gather these, it actually starts to add up pretty good. You'll see how many I start to get, and I already picked them from the last run. So, that's just a little yield there. And I also like to come up here. I don't think my cactus is fully grown yet. So I was doing the other cactus, but I use this cactus and I don't replant it. So I come up here and I pick it every time, and those will add up. They do add up in the future. So when you guys like look at your bank and you're like, oh man, I've been doing this for like a month, and you look at all your cactuses you picked, it's actually pretty legit. Now, usually what I do too is I leave a coconut tree up here and I pick the coconuts off this too. But I got like a farming contract, and I have to plant a dragon fruit tree. So that's why I have that there. And like I was saying, even if you are 99 or you're not into like tree runs or anything like that, do like a maple or an oak, something that's pretty cheap, and do it here. So like I can check the health of this, and if I check the health of it, does it show how much XP I get? So that's 3,000 XP. So if you do that every time, I'll chop it down and then like replace it. It starts to add up. It's not like super bad XP, and I forget how long it takes the maples to grow, but I think I did it like a few hours ago. It wasn't so super bad. And then from here, like what I've been doing is I just been fishing. So I use my fishing cloak to go back to the fishing guild, and then I run up and I just like start fishing. So I've been doing some minnows, so that's why I have like 34,000 minnows in my deal right now. But I'll come up here, travel up here, and then I have what I'll need to do is I will need to get the one better seed, but I have the seeds for the other one, so I'll get like a Raynar seed or a Snapdragon seed or something for that other teleport, well, the one by the non-disease one, and I'll get that from the Falador. So that's what I do. That's the noob way of farming. Hopefully you guys like that. If you guys do that, you guys can achieve 99 farming. Is that crazy? Listen, I'm 99 farming. I got the cape. And I did it the noob way. Alright? So you don't have to have some particular crazy guide. Will it take you a while? Yeah, it will take you a while. But that's the game we play. We play RuneScape, right? And if you do that to 99, oh my goodness, you're gonna have some money in the bank right there. All right, guys. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. Do what you need to do. And like always, anything goes good with a Dragon Med.